Guys, a couple weeks ago I did an update on my broad-breasted bronze turkeys, and today we are harvesting the final three, and they're all females. But I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory of how we went about doing things. Now, I had a total of 7. I had 3 males and 4 females, and previously in one of my videos I stated that I was going to keep one of the male broad-breasted bronze, and unfortunately, let me just show you here. As you can see, and you may have noticed that this turkey was by itself in this little housing that we have here. Hey girl! She's by herself, unfortunately, because she was bullied by the toms, guys, and excuse me, they damaged her really, really bad. So we had to make a decision to get rid of all the toms because we had, with the toms, 3 other females. And so we got rid of all the toms first. And this is the first time this has ever happened to me, because I always do get a mixed flock of broad-breasted turkeys, whether it's bronze or Orloff bronze or white. It doesn't matter. I've always gotten a mixed flock. And so because she got damaged, we decided that we're going to nurse her back to health, and we are going to harvest 3 males at first, and then we'll go ahead and harvest the females after. But she's going to be one of our forever turkeys. She's fortunate to be alive, because guys, if you have seen what was done to her, her bone was literally sticking out, because once they open up a wound on them, all the birds, including the chickens, would be pecking on it. These animals are brutal, and I want to make sure that I make this very, very clear, because I've had something of the sort happen to one of my chickens before, and that layer ended up dying, and that's because it was a docile breed, I think, and this was years ago. And so this is why I come out here and I pay close attention to my flock, because they would show behaviors, and you can't allow that to go unnoticed. So if you hear a little shriek, and I did hear a shriek earlier in the morning, I was like, why is she sounding like that? I said to my husband, you know what, I should have checked. I was in the back in the garden and I heard the sound, and maybe it wasn't as bad at the time, but I really should have walked over here and make sure I checked on those birds. But this is what happened. She is our forever turkey, together with this breed right here, which is a Royal Palm. And guys, we had a surprise today. She laid an egg. So I just feel like this is the way it was meant to be. We were going to keep a tom. That was our plan. But now we have a female that can essentially give us eggs. And as you can see, we have our first egg from her. Look at it. This is so cool. She's sitting there like she wants her reward now. Look at her. And she's probably so confused as to what had just happened.
First time we see these lay?
Yeah, I've never seen a meat bird lay. We've never kept them this long. So know that she's our forever turkey, and not the tom that we had that bullied her. Well, thank you for the first egg, girl. Thank you for the first egg. It's as big as a chicken egg. I'm sure it's gonna get bigger, but look at the shape of it. It's got this unique shape, pointed at the tip right here. No wonder she was acting broody last week,
That's
remember?
why she was acting like
yes.
that. And I told you
And
so.
I know. I'm like, why is she acting like that? You were ready to lay, huh? I know. But thank you, though. So this here is a comparison of 2 turkey eggs. The smaller one from the broad-breasted bronze, which was her first egg, and the larger egg is from our Royal Palm turkey. So our plans are to check on her, make sure she's back fully healthy, and then we're going to allow her to go back with the flock of chickens and the 1 turkey that we have left. We have 8 chickens. They're older birds, and we have a turkey, like I mentioned, for laying purposes, so we enjoy our turkey eggs. We have another one to put with that, and so that's going to be our flock for now. I am hatching out some more eggs. Hopefully I have a successful hatch, but we are about to go harvest the last turkey for the season. It is freezing cold out. Now we've already harvested two of those females. The final female that we are going to be harvesting, Avi is just walking it to the back so it can get to the slaughter board. What's the temperature, babe? We must be in the 40s, right? Upper 40s, low 50s? Okay. Alright, so y'all, we're back here. We're about to harvest this final turkey for the season. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to show any of this. If you want to check out my video that I posted, I'm going to link it in the comment section below. I'm going to show you a few more differences just as a comparison as to what the female features look like inside, like the gizzard and liver and the heart. So stay tuned for that. Next, we have some graphic images coming up, so if you are sensitive to this type of material, please look away. Alright, so now that we have harvested and plucked our final turkey, I just want to show you what the innards look like, and it's just for educational purposes only. And it's a bit fatty in here, as you can see. The liver is coming out. And as you can see, it's smaller than the livers of our toms when we harvested our toms. You can go back and take a look at that video if you choose to do so. And because I showed you that one of those turkeys, same age, same breed, laid an egg, I just want to show you what the inside of this one is looking like. And this is the undeveloped eggs in the oviduct here. None of them are developed at the moment. I'm not sure if it's because she's by herself that she decided to be a little bit more mature. Now this is a heart, and as you can see, in comparison to the hearts of the toms that we've harvested, it's a bit smaller. Now here's the gizzard of the hen, and in comparison to the male turkey, it's smaller, much smaller, and you can almost compare it to that of a Cornish cross meat bird. Now, in some cultures, these are eaten. They are absolutely edible, and we are going to be eating them. But this is all for now. If you have any questions, any comments, please leave it in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next upload. Peace out, y'all.